I'm Aidan, the personal health coach here at Darcy Health Coaching. I'm here with my client Paul, who has been with us now since February of this year, it was. He's here to talk to us about his journey and everything that he's achieved to date. So Paul, talk to us about your journey.
Oh, my journey started with a very simple hint from my two daughters and my wife, who bought me a package with Aidan. They introduced me to Aidan and I came along to meet him for the first time. And he asked me what my goals were. My goals were quite simple. My goals were get me fit again. The girls hadn't bought me the package for any other reason than I'd started to become lazy. I'd started to become settled in my way of working, my way of going about life. That included lack of exercise, it included my diet, and it included spending too much time at work. I needed to completely reprioritise things to make sure that I was starting to be healthy again, because health is the number one game when you get to my age.
Awesome. And so how has training with Darcy Health Coaching changed?
Well, when I first came along, in the past I'd spent many a time with other personal trainers. You were different, mate, very different. Different in the fact that the first thing you did was ask me what my goals were. And I pointed to my puny arms and said, well, I don't want to get punier. You pointed and sort of indirectly looked at me and said, you've got a bit more around your midriff. And you said, right, let's get the tape measure out. You've got the tape measure out, and I thought, oh, here we go, what's all this about? And what you did is you took measurements of my hips, my stomach, and my chest, and then you asked to take a photograph. And I thought, oh, no, but I'll go with this. What I realised then was this was all about focus, this was about discipline, this was about you making me realise that I had to do something about what I looked like, who I was, and the accountability kicked in from that very first meeting. I've got to say, when you did take that first photograph, I looked at that photograph and I thought, I look all right. But that was a guy that was having a glass of wine with a meal every evening, having a beer most evenings, and drinking too much. Now, I've got to say, I haven't cut drink out completely. I do enjoy drink, but I think about what I eat, I think about what I put into my body, and every time I see you, and every time you get that tape measure out, I really do want to make sure that I've improved, because the focus you've given me means that I don't want to go back to how I was, I want to be how I am today. So, thank you, Ed.
Brilliant. And what would you say to someone who does live local and might be a little bit hesitant to start? What would you do to sort of get them over the line?
What I would say was it's very easy to get set in your ways. I'm 55 years of age. It's easy to look around and say, oh, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but at the same time, it's easy to know that your clothes are probably not fitting you where they should, that you feel a little bit out of breath, that your diet's not what it should be, and probably you're getting tired on a regular basis, too early in the evening. I'm pleased to say after 5 months of working with you, I don't have any of that. My diet's sorted out. I have a real focus about what I eat. I still have a beer, but I moderate what I do. I put bottles of water in the fridge instead of having a glass of wine, because that's more habitual than it is actually needing a glass of wine. A bottle of water does the trick. And I'm enjoying things. But most importantly, if I look at what you've done for me, I've had to buy 4 new suits because the suits were all too big, including the jackets and the trousers. I've gone from a 36-inch waist to a 32-inch waist. I can't remember when I was last 32-inch waist. And I'm enjoying training. I walk every day, I'm training every day. The training that you put me through makes me think about it. The focus I've got on life is so much different. The focus I've got on my health, and health is the most important thing. And I would add that one of the things prior to all of this is that my blood pressure was going through the roof. And I wasn't doing anything about that. My blood pressure was 170 over 95. Now it's 117 over 64. And that's as a result of all the things, the focus you provided me with, the accountability you're provided with, and the hard work that we do when we actually sit in this gym and we start working together and do some of the exercises that I would never do on my own. So I'm indebted to you, and this is for me for life now, mate.
That is brilliant. If you want results like Paul, please get in contact with me at www.darcyonlinecoaching.com. Hit the contact button, and I'll be in touch.
And you won't regret it. You won't regret it.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, mate.